Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
For this is what the Sovereign Lord says.
Why do you need prophets to tell people who you are and what you want?
If you can justify everything that the God of the Bible has done, then you can justify any of your behavior.
A lot of this mentality is trickling into what is now mainstream right-wing Christianity.
I am capable of empathy greater than this God of the Bible.
This is a Bible that they tell kids. This is the good Lord. This is the good book. He is fantasizing about murder, mass murder.
Head over to sacrilegiousdiscourse.com right now to find out how to leave us a review or support us on Patreon.
Hey there, sinners and saints. It's your favorite Bible-bashing duo from Sacrilegious Discourse, and we need your help.
That's right, folks. We're raising funds for some heavenly equipment and a studio that doesn't sound like it's in the depths of hell.
Our current setup, let's just say it's more apocalypse than audiophile.
So if you want to hear us dissect the Bible without the background noise of demonic squirrels, chip in a few bucks.
We're aiming for $5,000 to upgrade our audio and build a studio worthy of blasphemous banter.
Donate today and help us spread the good word of atheism.
You can find a link right on our homepage, sacrilegiousdiscourse.com. Every dollar counts.
Even if it's from your collection plate. Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
And I'm wife.
Together, we're reading the Bible for the very first time.
We grew up without religion and wanted to know what all the fuss was about.
Well, what have we learned so far?
That God is a dick, and apparently some people believe in talking donkeys?
We're not trying to pass ourselves off as experts.
Nope, we're just reading the Bible for the first time and giving our first take reaction.
If you'd like to join us in this venture, you might consider starting at episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in wherever you like.
All right, let's go read the Bible.
Yeah, let's get to it. Husband!
Wife!
Do you remember what happened yesterday?
Let's see. It was a continuation of Job kind of going back off on his friends and saying, fuck the fuck off, basically.
Yeah.
Or, that-ish.
He was defending his integrity.
Right.
But my favorite line, or one of them, because this had quite a few gems, was, your maxims are proverbs of ashes. Yes. Your defenses are defenses of clay.
That's right. I got to remember that line because that's so great.
I know.
Oh, I need to get on Twitter and use that tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Your defenses are defenses of clay.
Of ashes.
No.
What?
No, you're absolutely
wrong. You're right. You're right. Sorry.
And then we kind of went off on moths and mothballs.
Yeah. And I looked up mothballs and people still use them, but they're pretty fucking toxic.
Right. Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know that because I'm not a mothball person.
Right. Nor am I. So yeah, good stuff.
Okay.
So anyway, that was Job chapter 13. But before we get any further, we do have someone to shout out here today.
Another one?
Yeah. We're gonna so we got a new patron. And again, we're running late on getting these out, but thank you, Anne.
Anne, thank you so much.
It's just amazing. I mean, like you I know I've met you on talked to you on Twitter, so that's cool. And Anne is not a ex-Christian or even like a deconstructing Christian. They're an ex-Jew.
That is a very unique situation.
Right. Yeah, that's one of we don't run across that one as often as we do other things.
Well, especially because there's the question between the cultural Jewish versus ethnic Jewish, and those are two separate things that usually overlap but not always. Right.
Well, one of the things that I thought was really cool that they told us is that they used our podcast as a reason to talk to their parents about the Bible, or the Torah, and bring up some stories that had been bothering them, and their parents were like, really? That's in there?
And they had no idea, and that is so cool that we were able to facilitate that.
Yeah, no, that makes us so happy. We love hearing these stories. I mean, it really does actually bring a smile to our faces, and we just love it. we never thought we would have this kind of an impact on anybody.
No.
Let alone lots of people.
No, we just thought, I mean, we were just talking about this before we started recording,
Yeah.
that our main goal was we thought that we would either make people laugh or piss people off.
Yeah.
And it never occurred to us, not even for 1 second, that
it would be anything more.
That it would be helpful or useful or healing.
Right.
Or anything like that.
Yeah, so it's really wonderful hearing these stories. And it really has actually, over the time that we've been doing this podcast, changed kind of how we do our podcast. I think that's why we do the Q&As now. And that's why we do...
The rabbit holes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, people are here to learn a little bit about the book.
Yeah.
So, and in a different way from somebody who's never done it before. So
right.
It's just really, really cool.
So, Anne, thank you so much for your support.
Thank you,
we
Anne.
really appreciate you.
It's really great. If you would like to become a patron and help us, further our podcast and make this more than what it is right now, you can go to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse and become a supporting member for as low as $2 a month. Our cat's whining in the background because obviously...
she wants you to join.
She wants you to join. Yeah, that's got to be what it is. She's
crying because you haven't joined yet.
To join. Maybe she'll stop crying then. Isn't that right?
Dagny.
All right. So anyway, enough about Patreon. That was Job chapter 13.
Sure as fuck was.
And we are now today reading
Job chapter 14.
Let's go read this.
Okie dokie. Okay, Job, chapter 14.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Job is still talking.
Is he? Damn, he's going on for a bit.
He is going off.
Yeah.
Mortals, born of woman, are of few days and full of trouble.
Yeah, mortals, you're few days and few of lots of trouble.
Trouble.
I don't...
Right here in River City.
Yeah.
But only the ones born of woman.
Yes, not the other ones.
Not the ones born of not woman.
Right.
They spring up like flowers and wither away. Like fleeting shadows, they do not endure.
I mean, that's yeah.
Death is
There's life.
not enduring.
That's life.
Yep. That's the disease, right?
Right, yeah.
Do you fix your eye on them? Will you bring them before you for judgment? Who can bring what is pure from the impure? No one! Exclamation point.
No one. Okay.
People die. And why aren't you looking at them?
Yeah, I'm not really following this exactly. Like what is okay.
And then?
Yeah, right.
Okay. A person's days are determined. You have decreed the number of his months and have set limits he cannot exceed.
I mean, according to the Bible, yeah, you can't go over, 120?
Right.
At least,
right.
But then they broke that a few 100 times. So.
It's true.
Even after they decreed
But
it.
I think he's saying, your days are numbered.
Right, yeah.
And God knows when you're going to die and it's already been foreseen.
Got it. Yeah.
So look away from him and let him alone till he has put in his time like a hired laborer. He's telling God.
Okay.
You already know when these people are going to die. Well, just fucking leave them alone.
Isn't that kind of some of the argument that we have a lot of times? Like, why, if you already know, so why do you need all this,
extra attention?
Right. Yeah. Like, what do you care? You already fucking know.
Yeah.
Right?
Job is kind of cool right here.
He calls out a lot of shit that we have questions about.
Yeah.
Like,
I kind of admire it.
Yeah. The question is, do they get answered? Because I don't think they're going to get answered.
I don't know. I mean, I wonder if God is going to respond here at all. I mean, we keep asking, like, what is the resolution here? And I don't know the end of this story.
Right.
At least there is hope for a tree. If it is cut down, it will sprout again, and its new shoots will not fail. I mean, they might.
They might.
They might.
It's true.
Not all tree seeds grow to fruition.
Right. Right.
Sometimes acorns and pine cones don't grow trees.
Can you imagine if every tree seed and sapling grew to fruition?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it'd be a really fucking busy tree world.
And what about all the places where like floods and droughts? Like,
right. Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Sahara Desert. They don't go out.
They don't go
grow
so
out
well
there
there
very well.
No. And what about like we chop down a lot of trees.
We do.
We chop down and we burn a lot of
And then we put pavement
trees.
over top of it.
And put up a
We're not
parking lot.
Grow, yeah.
Oh, you almost missed that. Its roots may grow old in the ground and its stump die in the soil. Yet at the scent of water, it will bud and put forth shoots like a plant. That's not exactly the way that works, but okay. I see the imagery you're going for here.
Right.
But a man dies and is laid low. He breathes his last and is no more. That is true. You can propagate plants. You cannot propagate arms or legs of humans.
Definitely not. Yeah. But I like how he says they are no more. Like, that's it's interesting.
I missed that. So yeah, that is interesting.
Right.
It makes you wonder about what is your thoughts on afterlife.
Right.
Job?
Is that an admission of there is no afterlife? Although he was talking also about afterlife earlier.
Right. So
I mean,
maybe he means just your body.
Could be.
As the water of a lake dries up or a riverbed becomes parched and dry, so he lies down and does not rise.
Right.
Till the heavens are no more, people will not awake or be roused from their sleep.
Got it.
Okay.
Well, then, so
dead is dead.
That is, yeah.
Yep. If only you would hide me in the grave and conceal me till your anger is past. If only you would set me a time and then remember me. If someone dies, will they live again? All the days of my hard service, I will wait for my renewal to come. You will call and I will answer you. You will long for the creature your hands have made.
Well, this is reminding me of a question that I have and something that I want to delve into at some point too. And that's, what is the Jewish idea of afterlife? I don't really know what it is.
You asked me that last time. Yeah. And so, yeah, if
I
anybody
think that this book is asking a lot of questions that need to be answered because we are still in the Old Testament.
Yeah.
And I don't know the answers to these things. So
yeah, I'm interested. So if anybody wants to talk about that, let us know.
Yeah.
Surely then you will count my steps. My phone counts my steps.
It does. Mine does too.
Oh, I was delivering DoorDash the other day and I did like 60,000 steps.
60,000?
Or some shit like that. No, it was 6,000. Sorry, I'm bad with numbers.
Okay.
And so our kid tries to do 1,000 steps a day.
That's not that much.
That's not that much. But they're very sedentary. So, whatever.
Yeah.
So 1,000 steps a day, they're like, goal. I took a shower and I did 1,000 steps. Yes. And so doing 6,000, I don't know why I said 60. I apologize. I'm bad with numbers.
It's all right.
But the fact that I did 6,000 that day, I was like, holy shit balls. Like, that's a lot for me. Wow. Okay, sorry. So counting steps, but not keep track of my sin.
Right.
Okay. So he's like, everything I do, but not my sin, huh?
Right.
Can't name it?
Right.
My offenses will be sealed up in a bag. These nuts. Huh? You will cover over my sin. I'm not really following all this. Are you?
I mean, he's questioning God. He's asking questions like, dude, what, I think he's just questioning his motives and stuff, like that's all that's going on here.
But as a mountain erodes and crumbles, and as a rock is moved from its place, as water wears away stones and torrents wash away the soil, so you destroy a person's hope. Damn.
Yeah. No, it's definitely doing that.
That is hardcore.
Yeah, he's not happy with God.
You overpower them once for all, and they are gone. You change their countenance and send them away. If their children are honored, they do not know it. If their offspring are brought low, they do not see it. They feel but the pain of their own bodies and mourn only for themselves. The end.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't even know what to say.
I mean, that was, I really like the way that was written.
Yeah. No, I actually appreciate the fact that he's calling God out on some of this shit. Like it's good.
He has feelings.
Yeah. No, I would too. Shit.
Well, it's just that in some of the other chapters, we've been told he said this and he felt that.
Right.
And he pulled his hair out or whatever because he was distraught. And this is the first time that we're hearing from a person who are telling us,
this is how I
feel.
This
is how I feel. This is what's happening. These are the questions I have.
Right.
And that's interesting to me.
No, it's definitely a good insight into, like, I appreciate how it's given me a line of thought into how people, and Job, I mean, but people thought about God and the questions they might have had, because obviously they are questioning actions of God. They just have to find beautiful ways to say it and reasons to say it, right? We have questions about God in the Bible.
Right.
Like, we're reading the Bible, and there are literally questions about God's motives in the Bible.
Right.
Some of the same questions that we have.
From a person who is a righteous man, an upright, upstanding guy,
right?
Free of sin or whatever, like the good guy.
Yeah.
You know? Or blameless. Not sinless, but blameless.
I just find it very refreshing and intriguing that a lot of the questions that Job has toward God are a lot of the questions that you and I would have towards a God if they were real.
Yeah.
Like, these are questions that we would ask because, what are you doing? What the fuck is this shit? You know, like, come on, man. We would ask it differently. Yeah. But,
definitely not as poetic.
We would have similar questions.
Yes, indeed we would, because we have.
I appreciate Job.
Me too.
I think it's pretty cool.
It's kind of healthy, actually.
Right.
Because we haven't seen anybody else question for ad nauseum, like on and on and on, and not be punished for it.
And I feel like, I mean, if we take previous things in the Bible into account, I feel like God's giving Job a long leash here to question him because of the situation, maybe.
Right.
And that's just my, like, I'm hypothesizing here based on a fucking fictional story, but whatever. Still, other people would have questioned just a little and get punished, but Job is like, no, I'm going to question it all because
for several chapters in a row.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, and God has not responded.
But I like the long leash.
Me too.
I like the we're able to hear the questions that Job / people have toward God.
Not only are the questions justified, but like the questions themselves are justified, but also Job is justified in asking them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he has a valid reason to be asking these questions.
Yeah.
And God is allowing for it in this story.
Right.
So that's really cool. I think that's all we really got for today.
Yes.
That was Job chapter 14.
Sure as fuck was.
And we will be back tomorrow with
Job chapter 15.
All right. We'll see you guys then.
Yep. Bye.
Hey, wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep. We have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegiousdiscourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Hey, wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest.
There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.